Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to discuss gametogenesis, specifically spermatogenesis. Gametes or sex cells, that is the sperm and the egg, they are produced in gonads, which are paired sex glands, that is testes in males and ovaries in females. They are responsible for carrying out the process of reproduction. The process of producing gametes is called as gametogenesis, in which a diploid precursor cell undergoes meiotic division to form a haploid gamete. For folks who want to understand mitosis and meiosis or diploid and haploid cells in details, please check out the video on mitosis and meiosis. I'll also add the link to the video in the description box. Okay, so the process of producing gametes in male is called as spermatogenesis, which results in the formation of a sperm or the spermatozoa, whereas in female, the same process is called as oogenesis, which produces the egg or the ovum. In this video, we'll be looking into spermatogenesis in detail. Okay, so here is the cross section of testis. This is the vas deferens, that's epididymis, and here you can see series of lobules, inside which there are numerous thin, tightly coiled tubules called as seminiferous tubules. Now, let's look into the cross section of a single seminiferous tubule and see what it has. Okay, so the area between the basement membrane and the lumen, as you can see, is filled with different kind of cells. Okay, we'll consider this section. Okay, and I'll be explaining cells along with mitosis and meiosis process, so you can understand what's actually going on. Alright, so located in the basal compartment are spermatogonial stem cells that mature into sperms. On a side note, spermatogonia is plural and spermatogonium is singular. Also within the germinal epithelium, you'll see randomly scattered Sertoli cells. They provide nutrition to the immature sperm cells and they help them transport from the outer surface of the seminiferous tubule to the lumen. At puberty, the diploid spermatogonia, it gets activated and proliferates by mitosis. They then undergo a period of cell growth and it becomes primary spermatocyte. These primary spermatocyte, they undergo meiosis 1 to produce 2 secondary spermatocytes. It reduces the number of chromosomes into half. Okay, so a diploid cell is getting converted into a haploid cell. Each secondary spermatocyte undergoes second meiosis to produce 2 spermatids. At this time, there is no reduction in chromosome number, but there occurs balancing of species-specific chromosome number and DNA content by reduction and equation divisions. This is known as equation meiosis. The spermatids then undergo metamorphosis to become functional sperm cells or spermatozoa. This process is called as spermiogenesis. Now let's look into the various processes in spermiogenesis. The first thing that will happen is that the nucleus in the spermatid, it condenses and it moves towards one pole to form the head. The Golgi apparatus that you see in the spermatid, it transforms into acrosome. And the acrosomal cap, it covers 2/3 of the nucleus. Next, the centrioles in the spermatid, it divides into 2 parts. At first, they are very close to each other, but eventually, the proximal centriole that you see, it becomes spherical and it moves to the neck. Now, the axial filament, it appears to grow out from this centriole. Okay. The distal centriole, on the other hand, it moves to the distal end of the middle piece and forms annulus. And the centrioles, they are concerned with the movement of the sperm. The part of the axial filament between the neck and the annulus is surrounded by mitochondria, and together both of them, they form the middle piece. The remaining part of the axial filament, it elongates to form the principal piece, or called as the tail. Most of the cytoplasm from the spermatid is usually shed as residual body of Raynaud, and it is engulfed by the Sertoli cells. The cell membrane that persists, that forms the covering of the sperm. Okay, so here is the mature sperm, and let's briefly revise the function for each part of the sperm. So the nucleus, it contains the male haploid genome that is required to combine with the oocyte haploid genome to form diploid zygote. The acrosome, it contains enzymes that are required to digest the zona pellucida layer in the ovum. We'll look into the details of the ovum in our next video, okay? The centriole and the axonema, these are required for the motility of the sperm. And the mitochondria and the annulus are required for the energy of the sperm movement. Alright guys, this is all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope this was really helpful. I'll see you guys in my next video where we'll be looking into the details for oogenesis. Cheers.